Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm cleaning up my mess, and then I have something really cool to show you that I got in the mail today from Andravedia. I believe is how she pronounces her name. I hope. If not, I apologize. But I love your name. It's beautiful. Andravedia. Andravedia? That sounds right. So I was just doing a reading. These put away. I'm so excited to show you. Brilliant. So you guys know that I'm like into bugs. I like bug magic, and she sent me some bugs. I know that's probably weird to a lot of you, but I'm super excited about it. So she sent me a polka dot wasp moth, and he's really pretty. When I first got these, I was like, oh my god, I hope they're not still alive. He's so beautiful, and he has like a red tip on his stinger. I don't know if you can see him. I'll try to show him to you. Do you see how beautiful he is? I'm not sure yet what to do with him. I'm gonna put him in a, I have like a little bug case thingy, and I'm gonna put him in there. You guys, I apologize. Whenever I get on here, I'm always a hot mess. I promise I don't spend my day a hot mess, but somehow by the time I'm on here, I'm always a hot mess. Anyways, and this one's called An Oakworm Moth Lovers. Oh, they fell out. Gosh dang it. That's okay. I'll pick them up. I'm going to put this back in there first. Oh, they're really pretty. They're like orange. Look at, can you see them? How orange they are. And then this one must be the male because it's littler. Anyway, so I love to use bugs in my magic. Usually, in a lot of spells lately, I actually have been, but I haven't been doing it on camera because some people are offended by it because I like sacrifice them, or I burn them, or I grind them up and put them in my stuff. And my potions and my herbs and stuff, and people get so butthurt about it, and so I don't always show it, but like for example, the other day, remember when I was doing the love spell, was it the last love spell I did? I think so. The last love spell I did on YouTube, there was a bug that kept landing on me, and I thought it was like a little fairy fly, little fairy bug. Anyway, so in the end of the spell, after I was done putting all my energy and stuff into it, it landed right on top of the petition. And so I was like, okay. And so then I was told to hold the bug with the tweezers into the flame to break off all the things that were binding my client in her current situation. And actually, that one was the love spell. That one was for the prosperity spell that she wanted me to do for her. So anyways, she sent me a basset hound puppy tooth, which is adorable. Don't know exactly yet what I'll do with that either. She sent me Luna moth eggs. You can see them down there at the bottom. So freaking cool. I'm so excited. Some dried out Venus flytraps. When I first saw these, I thought they were like praying mantis legs. I was like, oh. And then I read Venus flytrap, and I was like, oh. Because if you look at them, don't they kind of look like praying mantis legs? Anyways, so I'm super excited about these two. I actually try to grow these from seed, Venus flytraps, for my grandson because he really wanted one. And so I ordered a bunch of seeds, and I got this big setup and everything for it. I can't grow anything. I don't know why, but every time I try to grow something, it dies. I get so frustrated. But Anyways, so I'm going to try to read what she wrote. I don't have my glasses. Shoot, I can't see a darn thing. Alright, I'm going to try really hard to read it, even though I don't have any glasses handy. God dang it. Okay, it says, I hope you enjoy these and find good use for them. Watching your videos emptied such a warrant for me, and I had to send you some love to another fellow bug lover. The season for raising moths is almost over, but maybe I could still raise some beetles next. Yes, if you raise beetles, that would be so cool. I love beetles. I have lots of beetles in my collection. She also sent me a beautiful card, and she wrote, the Basset Hound puppy tooth from a puppy I took care of. He was wild. He lost his tooth naturally. The Venus flytrap dried pieces from my flytrap. Polka dot wasp moth, although completely harmless, the wasp moth behaves like a wasp for protection, but are poisonous when eaten by predators. Now that's cool. See, the oakworm moth lovers. I raised these two oakworm moths, and they ended up breeding with my, my rescued in many eggs, and those large ones in a female, and the smaller one is the male. That's what I thought. Luna moth eggs. These are unfertilized eggs from a Luna moth I raised. Much love, Andravedia. Gosh, I hope I'm saying your name right. It's a beautiful name. I don't want to fuck it up. But the moth eggs, I feel like there was something else. Nope, that's it. That's right. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there was one more baggie. I guess not. I guess I'm right. But anyways, these moth eggs are really cool. I cannot wait to use them. Not exactly sure. Maybe I'll use them for like drawing things to you, like a moth to a flame kind of spell. I bet that would be awesome. A moth to a flame kind of spell. Getting ideas, see? Anyways, that was so sweet of you to send me these. I love them, and I will use them in my practice. I want to show you one I got the other day. I don't know if I've mentioned him on a video yet, but there was this bug in my bedroom. Just, I don't know how it got in there, but it was a bright fluorescent green color, and he was flying in a circle like this, and just like above my bed, flying in a circle non-stop, flying in a circle, flying in a circle. And I was like, I thought it was like a green bee. It looked like a bee when it was in flight. So pretty. And I was like freaking out. Oh my god, look at it, it's beautiful. I got a green bee, blah, blah, blah. It's like Narnia. I was like just being silly. I was so excited. And then finally it landed on the ceiling. It's like a little green, like a leaf bug, beetle or something. I'm going to bring you over here with me. But I was like so excited. I believe it's right here in this jar. Yes, he is. I'm going to take him and show him to you since we're doing bugs today. Bug day. So I had like some weirdo shit happen to me last night in my sleep. Well, what little sleep I got. I'm going to dump this out here. And, turn over, buddy. I want you turned over. And I did so much astro traveling. And I don't always have a guide when I'm astro traveling. I don't know. Do you guys ever have like guides, like some kind of spiritual? Please turn over. I don't want to break you. Do you guys have like some kind of a spiritual being that like takes you around to different realms and stuff? Anyways, I had this really cool dude. He was like I'm gonna have to put it in my hand because I can't get it to flip over on it. Oh wait. Okay, stay right there like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you to him. He's really cute. Ah, can you see him? Oh, he turned over. Oh, there he goes. Wait. Gosh, I hope you can see him. Can you see him? Anyways, he's a beautiful bug, and I think I'm supposed to put him in prosperity just because he's green. And I don't know. Can I see if I can see him better now? Can you see him better now? Okay, look. I put him on my hands, hopefully. Yeah. He's gorgeous. Anyways, so last night in my sleep, I had this really cool dude. He was taking me around, and I was telling him, okay, now take me here, now take me there. I was like naming off these places that I wanted him to take me. And he was so interesting that he had, like, when I woke up, I didn't remember any of the lessons that I was supposed to have learned during the astro travel. All I know is I remember the guy because he was so cool looking. But he was like wearing a some kind of, like, it looked okay, like if you see an armored man like wearing the metal armor, but only it was his skin, not metal. And so it like had kind of really thin like lines, and then he had like this thing that went like this, and it was like he was solid metal, and then his face was like metal, and then he had this thing that kind of went out like this that was metal. And I don't remember his name, but I remember walking behind him and I could see his butt. I know, I'm a weirdo, I'm sorry, but I did have to touch it. So I grabbed his ass. And I don't mean to make this sound stupid, but I don't know why I did that, but I just remember looking at it and I remember putting my hand on it. And so it was like, sometimes when you're astro traveling, when you're doing it in your sleep, you don't have a lot of control over what you're doing exactly. So I don't know why I did that to him, but it was inappropriate, I guess. But he didn't care. It didn't seem to bother him or anything. But it was really cool. But I was telling him to take me to this place, take me to that place, and I was like going to different people and saying stuff to them, like doing my manipulation spells, you know. And I did go to, and I do remember going to this one couple that I did a spell for, and talking to him, the man, and putting thoughts in his head. And then a weird thing is that another lady called me today and wants me to I did a love spell for her too, but hers like came true, and he put in a change of address to move in with her and is doing all this stuff to be with her. But now we found out that he's like doing other stuff on the side too, and he's trying to live like a double life kind of thing. And I was telling her, well, are you sure you want this guy? You know, why do you want that? Blah blah blah. You don't deserve that. And no. And then I realized that as witches, we don't have to put up with that. Like, other chicks would have to either put up with it or break up with them. But as witches, we don't have to break up with them, and we don't have to put up with it. We just do a spell on them and make them stop it, or they won't be able to get their dicks hard, you know, kind of thing. Both works both ways for men or women, you know what I'm saying. witches just don't have to tolerate such nonsense. It's true, we don't. We might let you think that you're getting away with things, but only if we want you to, truthfully. And I'm not trying to act like a badass or whatever. I'm just being straight up honest with you. But anyway, so I've been having to remind myself who I am a lot, because I pretty much, okay, you know how some witches, like, what do they call it when they're doing card readings and they don't have to look up the words? They intuitive readings. I'm an intuitive witch. So I don't like, when people do things, I don't look up spells to fix the problem. I mean, I can. I have all the books to do that. But I'm really bad about that, and so I don't like do that. I just intuitively do what I'm told to do, and sometimes I don't want to do it, but I do it anyways just because I was told to do it. Sorry, we have like a little storm coming through here, and it's got lightning and stuff. It's really pretty. But anyways, so another thing I noticed is that I've been getting a lot of bad headaches again lately. And I think it's because of all of my when I astro travel like that for hours, like I did it for 4 hours last night, I woke up with a bad headache. It took me all day to get over it. And I think that it uses too much of my energy and it gives me headaches. So you guys need to be careful about that when you're astro traveling. I don't know if it does that to everyone. I shouldn't say. But if you astro travel for long periods of time and you notice that you feel drained or you have headaches and stuff, that's why. And so, hey, there's a gnat. Go away. I had to close my door. I have a screen up, but they found a way through the screen, I think. Anyways, so I'm super excited about my bugs. Thank you so much for sending me bugs. I know that's a weird thing, and everybody thinks that's really weird and whatever. But bugs are awesome, and I have no problem using them. And also, bugs can also be used. Okay, bugs can be used to open the veil to call things forth if you want to. But you have to do them like in a sacrifice. Like you'll sit there, like if you have a beetle or whatever, you hold it with a pair of tweezers and you have your candles and you've done all your ceremony stuff, part of it. And then when you're ready to call forth, like I always do mine like right in the mirror. And then when I'm ready to call forth whatever it is that I'm calling forth, then I cut the head off of the bug with a knife. Like I'll hold it one hand, like let me see. I got that. Okay, like I'll hold it with a pair of tweezers. Well, I'll hold it with a pair of tweezers with this hand, and then as I'm calling forth in the mirror what I want, to open, I want the mirror to open, and as I'm calling it forth, I chop off the head of the bug. And then I call it forth, and then it comes forth, the energy does. And then you tell it what you want, or what you need, or whatever you're summoning it for. And then you send it back. You send it back. I send you back. And that's it. Make sure that you know how to banish it. Calling it forth is really cool, and most people don't know how to do that either. But if you call it forth, make sure that you also know how to send it back. Okay? And that is an awesome video. I hope you guys enjoyed my new bugs. Thank you so much for sending those to me. I love them. And you are adorable. You're so pretty. And I love your channel and the way you think. You're very you're very like into knowing the facts and the details of how things operate. And I love that about you. I'm not like that at all. I just fly by the seat of my pants all the time. And so I love it when I meet someone or I come across someone's channel who like has done their research and knows like why everything does what it does. I think that's amazing because I don't have the patience to do things like that. And so I appreciate people that do, because like I said, I just do everything intuitively, and I just don't have, I want to say I don't have time. I do have time to do that, but I don't. I can't make myself do it. I don't know. I'm just not good at that. I just like to just do it and see the results and be like, hey, that was awesome. That was fucking amazing. You know, that's how I roll. That's how I do my magic. But when it comes to the cards, I can't do intuitive cards. I'm too hyper and my brain doesn't shut up long enough. Oh, and so I got one of those spinner things. Where's my spinner thing? That's another thing I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so you know how I told you guys that I can't shut up during meditation, and like I have a really hard time like slowing my mind down for meditation. Hang on, I'll show it to you. Mine's pretty. So this is, hang on. This is mine, my little spinner thing. And so, okay, mine has like the eye thing in the middle. See, that's really pretty. So I thought that when I'm meditating, I could do this to distract my brain. Sorry, my camera's so stupid. Anyways, so I thought I could do it, you know, while I'm doing it. And then that would slow my brain down. Well, that didn't work out so well. It does help some, but just doing this works better. Just keep doing this. And then your brain has to think about the fingers moving like this and touching each other. And then eventually all the thoughts stop. And then you can stop doing it, and then you can go into your meditation. That's what I have to do because I'm silly. Alright, you guys, that's it for today. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I have a spell to do tomorrow. Then I have an opening. I have an opening Thursday, and I have an opening on Saturday, I think. Thursday and Saturday I have openings. So if you guys need any spell work done, let me know. Email me. Okay? I am going to get off of here, and I will talk to you guys later, okay? Peace out. Bye.